Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. But today I am wise and I'm starting to change myself. It's a poet by Rumi, and I'm sharing it with you today so we know where we need to start. We can't change anything out there unless we change ourselves. And as I'm receiving many comments about, hey man, I'm so negative, I don't see a way out of it, I don't know how to be more happier, I don't know how to smile because I'm surrounded with so many negative things, so many negative moments. And if we want to end up the war, we will not do it by creating more wars. And if we want to stop negative moments, negative experiences, we will not stop it by saying, I'm so negative, I'm so bad, I'm the worst being out here. I don't know how to stop it. We are working by patterns, by certain patterns. I will explain it that way. Each of us is like a conscious computer. Maybe it sounds a little bit weird, but let's say that way. Each of us is a conscious computer. A computer without consciousness needs someone to control it. When you are sitting behind the computer, you are giving an orders to that computer. This computer is full of informations, full of patterns. It can do many things, but it needs orders from somebody, from a person which is sitting behind that computer. But conscious computer, the consciousness is giving an order to that computer. So if our body is a computer, our consciousness is giving orders to that computer. But most of the time we are not aware that we are consciousness. We think we are just bodies, and bodies without orders are like lost beings, don't know what to do, don't know where to go, don't know what to eat, what to think, how to act, how to react. So we are constantly looking around us what to do, what we can do now, where to go, when we can go outside, when we can eat something, when we can do this. But when we become aware of the consciousness, because we are the consciousness, we start giving an orders to our body. Right now you will act that way. Right now we will do this. Right now we will start the day like this. And when we become aware of that, like every single day we can do things differently that we were doing them before, because we are aware what we are doing. I become aware, I'm thinking negatively. If I will change my thought patterns, I will feel better. So how to change your thought patterns? Start thinking differently. And it's still a hard thing to do, so we can't say just start thinking differently, because it will not change much. So we need to become inspired by someone who is thinking differently that we are thinking right now. So how to become inspired by somebody? We need to find someone who is an inspiration for us, someone who is inspiration for me. I found many people who inspire me. And because every time when I feel lack of energy, every time when I feel love, not love. Every time when I feel love with my vibrations, when I don't feel inspired, I'm reading a book from someone who inspired me, or I'm listening to music which inspires me, or I'm watching a certain video which inspires me, or I just go outside in the nature because nature always inspires me. And inspiration is this strong force. Inspiration is giving us life. Because inspiration is like if there is any artist who is watching this video, you all know that when you are feeling inspired, there's like nothing can stop you. It's like so powerful force that you are just moving forward and you know that you are going into the right direction. So why we are feeling negatively? Because we are not inspired. We are feeling negatively because we are not inspired. So how to become more inspired? Find inspiration. Start searching inspiration. Start searching something which can inspire you in some way. Probably if you are feeling negatively right now, you don't know where to go. You don't know what is making you happy. You don't know what is your passion. So start searching it. Because as soon as we start asking ourselves, like, what will make me happy? What can I do more so I will be a better person? Which changes I should apply in my life? You will start receiving answers. You will start meeting right people. You will start, different videos will start popping on to your computer or YouTube or wherever you are. Different informations. You will start receiving different ideas. Ideas are like answers to our questions. Our thoughts are like, we are catching thoughts from our environment. Those are signals. And the thoughts are always a language from our brain. Like our brain is expressing itself through thoughts. It is like catching the thoughts. But ideas are always coming from somewhere higher because each idea is inspiring us in some way. So every time when we are asking the right questions, we will get the right ideas which will inspire us, and if we will apply those ideas into our life, we will change our life. And I'm making this video today because those informations are so important. And like, we are more powerful than we can imagine. Like, we are consciousness, like I said. As we are conscious computers, we are in control about how we feel, how we are thinking, how we are acting, how we are reacting. Like, we can do anything we want, and as long as we are not aware of the consciousness, something else is constantly controlling us, and that's why we feel bad. That's why we feel like we don't have control over what is happening around us. And because many people are saying like, oh, I want to start my own business, but I have a job and I'm afraid to stop it because I don't know what will happen with my income and things like that. That's because we are controlled by something outside of us. When we become aware that we are consciousness, we become aware that we are creators. I just gave you one example, but there's like infinite different stories why we shouldn't do something. If we are consciousness, we are that creative force, that creative energy which is creating each moment by moment, which is happening for us. We are creating it. If you are sitting by the computer, and if you want to make a change on that computer, you will not make a change by writing change in the Word, or writing it down. Firstly, you need to know in your mind what you want to change on that computer, and then you will apply that change on that computer, and the computer will change. The screen, it will change, informations on that computer. So if we are aware that we are consciousness experiencing itself through our body, the consciousness needs to become aware what kind of changes to choose so our body will experience it. If it is still understandable, if you are still with me, our consciousness needs to become aware which kind of changes to choose, which kind of changes to apply in our life. so our body can experience those changes in our reality. That's life. That's how we become creators. We are consciousness. You are consciousness. Each of us is consciousness experiencing itself through our bodies. Dig in a little bit into like quantum physics or into epigenetics or any new science, and you will see that how limitless we are, that everything is possible, and our body is reacting based on our perception and our beliefs. And if consciousness is creating our perception and our beliefs, just become aware how powerful you are. That's why this video is really, really important. So I hope it's understandable. Let me know if it is understandable or if we should dig a little bit deeper to make it even more understandable. Let me know what you think, and I'm sending you all my blessings, all my love. Have a beautiful time and see you next time. Peace.